Once upon a time, in a big, sunny jungle, there lived a very, very lazy little sloth named Lazry. Lazry's favorite thing in the whole world was not eating yummy leaves or chatting with his friends. Nope. His favorite thing was sleeping. He could sleep all day and all night, hanging upside down from his favorite branch. And Lazry was doing what he did best, snoozing under a big leafy tree. He was deep in a happy dream, snoring softly. Snore. Snore. It was the perfect nap. But then, suddenly, splat. Something soft and a little bit squishy landed right on top of his head. Lazry's eyes popped open. He blinked slowly, once, then twice. "Huh?" he mumbled, still half asleep. Oh. Why does my head feel so funny? He touched it. Oh no. His fingers came back with something small and brown. It was a little poop, right on his head. Ew, a poop on my head! Who would do such a thing? He cried out. Lazry was usually too lazy to move, but this was an emergency. He had to solve the mystery of the poop on his head. He looked around very, very slowly. The jungle was full of animals. Who could the culprit be? I don't know who did this, he said to himself, but I'm going to find out. So Lazry began his investigation. The first animal he saw was Benny the bunny, who was hopping by with a big orange carrot. "Benny," Lazry called out slowly, "did you, by any chance, poop on my head?" Benny the bunny stopped hopping and twitched his nose. He looked at Lazry's head and giggled. "Not me, Lazry," Benny said, taking a big crunch of his carrot. "I was busy eating my lunch over in the carrot patch." Okay, it wasn't Benny. Next, he spotted Molly the monkey, swinging from vine to vine high up in the trees. "Mooly!" Lazry shouted up. "Was it you? Did you poop on my head?" Molly swung down to a lower branch and hung by her tail, peering at Lazry. She burst out laughing. "No way, Lazry!" she chattered. "I was swinging on the other side of the jungle. My aim isn't that good." Lazry looked up. "Excuse me, Oliver," he said politely. "I have a very serious question. Did you, poop on my head?" Hoo-hoo, he hooted softly. "I was flying around, my dear Lazry, but I certainly did not poop on you. Owls are very tidy flyers." He was about to give up and just go wash his head when he heard a tiny little sound from the tree right above him. "Cheep, cheep." It was so quiet he almost missed it. He looked up. Peeking over the edge of a nest was a tiny baby bird looking very nervous. "Cheep, I'm sorry," the little bird chirped, his voice trembling. "It was me. I was practicing my first flight, and I got scared." Suddenly, Lazry wasn't upset anymore. Benny and Molly, who had followed him, heard the little bird too. They all looked at the tiny, sorry-looking bird, and then they looked at the little poop on Lazry's head, and they all started to giggle. First a little chuckle, and then a big, loud laugh that echoed through the jungle. Lazry smiled a big, slow, sloth smile. "It's okay, little bird," he said kindly. "Accidents happen to everyone." Benny the bunny found a big, clean leaf, and Molly the monkey dipped it in a puddle of fresh rainwater. They all helped wash the poop off Lazry's head until he was clean and fluffy again. They all laughed together as friends and learned a very important lesson that day. It's not nice to blame others without knowing the full story, and it's always best to be kind and forgive small accidents. And what about Lazry? Well, after all that excitement, he was exhausted. He found a nice, comfy branch to hang from. But this time, he made sure it wasn't right underneath a bird's nest. Then, he closed his eyes and went right back to sleep. Thanks for watching our story today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun adventures. Bye-bye.